All right, guys. So here's an update on that story I posted a while back with the woman in Scottsdale that got her windshield smashed in. Check it out.
If you missed our investigation, here's a quick rundown. May 24th, 2020. A random guy jumped on a car in downtown Scottsdale, stomped the windshield, and ran. It was Yessie Garcia's car. When she and her then boyfriend saw the damage, they flagged down some bicycle officers. What the couple didn't know, there was a hit and run 30 minutes earlier, about zero point 0.3 miles away. So when cops saw the damage, case closed. They even reviewed surveillance video that showed her car didn't move for 2 hours and a man stomped the glass, but the officers claimed it was, quote, inconclusive. So Yessie was arrested, stripped, blood drawn, and her mugshot was splashed on the internet. Now that we're caught up, enter Yessie's defense attorney, Ryan Tate.
They had access to the evidence that exonerated her. That's the biggest aspect of the story. But, in addition to that, piling on with telling her she's not entitled to talk to an attorney, that's a problem.
We just got here and this is...
Police so certain Yessie was guilty.
You need to stop for a minute.
This officer started reading her Miranda rights within 30 seconds of speaking to her.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say cannot be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to the present attorney to be with you prior to question, to be with you during question, if you so desire.
Listen again.
You have the right to the present attorney to be with you prior to question, to be with you during question, if you so desire.
For those of you who do not know, these are your Miranda rights. They get read to you, but they get read to you real quick. And when you're in a situation and you're not thinking, you don't know what you're agreeing to. I want you to sit here for a second and read this, because this is very important. The wording is all there, especially the first one. You have the right to remain silent. Second one, anything you say can and will be used against you. Before they read you these rights or after they read you these rights, they will take your words and they will use them against you. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions, which would tell me that I would be able to call my lawyer before any questions are asked, be able to get some advice from my lawyer. But that's if they give you that right. They tell you you have that right, but do they give it to you? 9 times out of 10, no. You have the right to have your lawyer with you during questioning. I've never seen that happen except for after you get booked, after you get charged, and after you've been sitting in jail. I have never seen a lawyer come out to any type of incident or scene or traffic stop. Never seen it. Never heard of it. Not unless that person's lawyer just so happened to be dropping by. And then you got number 4. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you before any questioning if you wish. But again, you're going to get booked. You're going to get charged. You're going to sit in jail. And then that public pretender is going to come and see you in jail before you have court, which is going to extend your jail stay unless you bail out and then make an appointment to go see the public pretender. And number 5, if you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you have the right to stop answering questions at any time. You have the right not to answer any of their questions at any time, before these rights were read to you or after these rights were read to you. My advice to you is just tell them, I don't answer questions. Sometimes it's good to be cool with the cops. Sometimes it really works against you, because no matter what you say, you're guilty. Look at this situation.
Both here and then sitting on the curb, Yessie would be questioned repeatedly by officers. Eventually, she realizes police are not going to believe her.
Am I being detained?
Yes, you are detained.
Okay,
You're under investigation.
well, can I get our lawyer?
No, you're not entitled to when you're under investigation.
Okay, let's count it down. So she's not allowed to have a lawyer with her during questioning. She wanted to stop answering questions, and they continued to question her without a lawyer. And she got arrested and sent to jail and was not able to ask for advice before it happened.
saw that, what did you think?
Well, unfortunately, I've seen this happen a lot, and it happens a lot, particularly in Scottsdale.
ABC 15 spoke to other defense attorneys. They've seen it too, especially in Scottsdale DUI cases. In an emailed response, a Scottsdale police spokesperson wrote, Ms. Garcia was advised she was under investigation when she first asked to speak to an attorney. When Ms. Garcia was placed under arrest, she was given the opportunity to speak to an attorney.
Okay, let's break down this cop-splain response here. So the cop-splain response is that she was advised that she was underneath investigation when she first asked for an attorney, which means, they shouldn't have asked her any more questions, blah, blah, blah. She should have been able to get a hold of an attorney, but that didn't happen. We obviously saw that. And then she was placed under arrest. Then she was given the opportunity to speak to an attorney. Well, in my book, that's not innocent until proven guilty. In my book, that was guilty until proven innocent. And her reward is she got her face plastered all over the internet. She got a charge on her, and she has to go through all this BS to get her name cleared.
Case law is pretty clear, I think, that you have the right to an attorney at any point in time, unless it will unreasonably interfere with the investigation.
He is absolutely right. Unless it interferes with their investigation, you have the right to a lawyer. But 9 times out of 10, unless you have good connections, you're not getting that lawyer on site, let alone getting him on the phone to talk to the police, because the police won't talk to somebody over the phone because they don't know if it's an actual lawyer or not. So again, this poor woman got locked up for no reason, even though they had the evidence that showed she was not guilty, but they still locked her up. He still has his job. She lost her job. She got her face on the internet and, got a bunch of hate and everything like that. How about this officer? Can we put his face on the internet? Maybe get him a little bit of hate? No, we can't do that. That's right, we can't do that. That'd be mean to the police officer. Qualified immunity is the only reason why this officer got away with what he did. He did not lose his job. His face is not on the internet. Hell, it's not even shown on this newscast. That is the main reason why. Take away qualified immunity and see how these police act. I bet you it'll be completely different. Be safe out there, guys. We'll catch you on the next one.